I'm meteorologist Alexa Trischler with WWL Louisiana. It is 10 a.m. Central Time. We are here to bring you the latest on your weekend weather. There is going to be a lot of rain slated to come our way tomorrow. Actually, the first initial showers will start to work in late tonight. So a lot to cover. Not only do we have rain and storms tomorrow, we do have some more weather on the way Monday. Early in the day Monday, we're talking about the risk for some strong to severe storms. So a lot coming ahead in the next several days. And it will be very warm and spring-like, just about what you would expect for this time of the year. So let's get right into what's going on right now. It has been a cloudy start to the day, and we're going to continue to see cloudy, overcast skies. You can look with our satellite and radar image. There has been this disturbance that has been taking shape in South Texas, and over the last day, Texas has been seeing a lot of rain and strong storms. And this same system is going to be headed eastward towards us over the next 2 days. So as it pushes east along the Gulf Coast, it will be bringing us continued cloud cover today, definitely a gray, gloomy Friday, but it's going to bring us the rain and storms going into late tonight, and really tomorrow the rain ramps up. We'll have periodic downpours possible tomorrow, really beginning early in the day and continuing through much of the afternoon. But it will be not a complete and entire washout. There will be dry breaks in between, but you can plan at least for some soaking showers coming in. So weather impact alert for tomorrow for the New Orleans area, for southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi. The reason why is because we will have morning rain and afternoon rain that'll continue into the early evening. So that's when you can expect it. And like I just mentioned, there might be actually some first initial showers trying to push in late tonight, like after 10 o'clock. So that's when on Saturday morning through the early evening. The impact is the periodic heavy showers that could maybe induce some localized street flooding. It's not a guarantee for everybody. It's just if multiple rounds of rain go over one kind of vulnerable street that you know can take on water easily, that might be where you might get some nuisance puddles and maybe some ponding on a few roadways. Also a couple storms tomorrow, maybe a little bit stronger, producing some wind gusts up to maybe 40-50 miles per hour. That's kind of a low risk and a low concern, but you might get a rogue strong storm with some brief gusty winds throughout the day tomorrow. So you definitely need to bring your umbrellas and your rain gear. It's Saturday, everyone goes shopping, catches up on their lives, running errands. You need the umbrellas, rain gear, ponchos, things like that, rain jackets. Also download our WWL app. You can always check the radar there. You can see where the heaviest of the rain is falling. Also, where is it dry? When am I going to catch a dry break? Also, you can download our WWL Plus app on your smart TV and catch us live. And when we do our digital cut-ins, it's just kind of exclusive content to catch up on what's happening during the day. Especially if we do get some heavier rain, we're going to be on top of it and letting you know where it's happening and when it's happening and when it will finally stop, because it's not going to be all the way through tomorrow. I think by tomorrow night, things really start to improve. Like I mentioned, it's been a cloudy, gloomy day, 74 degrees. Dew points are in the 60s mostly, so it is feeling a bit humid today. Now our winds will be picking up as the system gets closer to us. So it will be a windy Friday. We'll have east-southeast winds sustained 10 to 20 miles per hour. We'll probably see occasional gusts up to 30-35 miles per hour getting into the rest of today and even into tonight. And it does stay breezy tomorrow as the storm system passes through our part of the Gulf Coast. Current temperatures both sides of the lake are in the 70s, so we're continuing to warm up as we go through our mid-morning. We'll get to about 80 degrees or so this afternoon, upper 70s near 80. Mostly cloudy all day, but I think we'll trend dry throughout the morning, dry into the afternoon. I would say probably after 9-10 o'clock, we could see a few showers moving in, and that's really it. The real rain comes early tomorrow and continues throughout the majority of the day tomorrow. Like I mentioned, we'll have east-southeast winds gusting 30+ miles per hour at times today. So it is going to be a windy and cloudy, gloomy Friday. Taking a look at our water vapor imagery, like I mentioned, we have this surface system that has been taking shape in Texas. It's been aided and complemented, or it's been working in tandem with an upper level or mid-upper level atmospheric system in the same spot, South Texas in Mexico. And that is moving together eastward along the Gulf South. And that is what is going to trigger the rain and storms tomorrow, and it has been bringing us a cloudy day today. And it was cloudy yesterday because we've had just impulses and disturbances come our way out ahead of it. So it's been gloomy the last couple days, and finally we'll see our share of the rain late tonight and really tomorrow, like we've been mentioning. But we do dry up for Sunday, so there's one salvageable day this weekend. If you don't feel like dealing with any rain, Sunday will be the day. We'll have some sunshine and it will be dry throughout the day on Sunday. So that's something to look forward to. Fast forwarding through today, again, like I mentioned, really not expecting any rain, just cloudy skies and breezy conditions. We fast forward to about 10 or 11 o'clock. We could see a few showers move into our westernmost spots. This is the middle of the night, 2 or 3 in the morning. Saturday, we'll have some rain, some thunderstorms, maybe some brief gusty winds. Maybe if you're a light sleeper, it might wake you up. Early tomorrow morning, some heavy downpours certainly possible. As the system continues to push in, we'll continue to see rain as we go through the late morning and into around lunchtime. And these storms could be, isolated strong. Like I mentioned, some stronger wind gusts can't be ruled out within the storms, where you could see maybe a gust up to 40, 50 miles per hour in a storm or two tomorrow, plus the heavy rain. I think the heavy rain and the potential street flooding is the thing we'll want to watch for the most tomorrow as we get through the day. This is around 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so we're still dealing with some heavy rain. So it is going to be a soggy, kind of dreary, wet Saturday with on and off rain the majority of the day. So it is going to be definitely not the most prettiest of days, I will say, and we'll certainly be watching for any street flooding, as those rain totals may add up throughout the course of tomorrow, with multiple batches of rain set to come in during the morning, afternoon, into the early evening as well. Getting into later into the night, probably closer to about 8 o'clock, so beyond 8 o'clock tomorrow night, things start to push off to the east and kind of wind down for us. Now, it's tricky because this complex of showers and storms that's headed our way from Texas and from the western Gulf Coast, sometimes the model projection with these the next day isn't always perfect. So the storms might not come in the same orientation that I just showed you. Some areas may pick up more rain than others. It may be done a little bit sooner than 8 o'clock, but shoot for about 8 or so. Will be trending dry after 8 o'clock tomorrow. But just check back in, because of course, as that kind of batch and that big complex of storms moves closer to us, we'll get a better idea of where it's going and who's going to see the most rain. So definitely tune in tomorrow for the absolute latest on it. But we know tomorrow is going to be a soggy, kind of a washout day. There will be those dry moments for sure that you can get stuff done, but don't forget an umbrella, because it might not be too long with another batch of showers coming your way. Rainfall totals tomorrow again can vary, roughly around 1 inch expected. Some may pick up a ½ inch, maybe 1.5 inches. There could be some isolated street flooding, really in those more low-lying, vulnerable spots that could see multiple rounds of rain, which is possible tomorrow. So can't rule it out entirely. We could see that happening. So that's why we have the weather impact alert. Also, it's impacting your weekend, of course. I feel like we've had a lot of not nice weather, a lot of stormy weather over the weekends lately, over the last few weeks, and it's a shame that the Irish Channel Parade had to cancel because of, yet again, weather woes. So unfortunately, more rain and storms for us Saturday. Tomorrow will be cloudy outside of the rain, dreary, breezy, 77 degrees. It's one of those days you want to wear a rain jacket with you, something waterproof. Sunday is going to be nice. We have a lot going on Sunday. At least we'll get a reprieve that day. We'll have partly cloudy skies, temperatures in the 80s. It will be heating up and the mugginess returns. So we'll see a humid day on Sunday. I have a 10% chance of rain. I think most of us will be completely dry, but there is a very, very small chance there could be a stray shower, because the system that's headed our way now isn't really going to get completely knocked out of here, and then we have another storm system that comes in late Sunday through Monday. So there's kind of like a little bit of energy left in the air, a little bit of moisture left around that maybe you get a sprinkle on Sunday, but 10% is not much at all. I think we'll be completely dry. We'll have a mix of sun and clouds Sunday. It'll be a nice day, but a warm and humid day. So make sure you dress for the heat. It's going to be hot for this time of year. I'm not ready for the 80s, but it's coming, and we stay very warm all next week, even warmer actually later next week. So like I mentioned, another storm system is going to be moving across the country, and it's leading to a significant severe weather risk, at least an enhanced level risk for parts of the Midwest, the Tennessee Valley, and parts of the middle Mississippi Valley. So that's where the highest risk of severe weather is on Sunday, level 3 out of 5. So they have to watch for some strong severe storms on Sunday. For us, like I mentioned just a second ago, Sunday is going to be mostly dry. So we are highlighted in this risk of severe weather Sunday, but it's only because the storms for us in the deep south and southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi, like New Orleans Metro, our area, they come in really early Monday morning. So this accounts for 12Z, which is Z time, 12Z Sunday morning to 12Z Monday morning. which is 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 7 a.m. Central Time. I had to count because we did this daylight saving switch recently, so we're 5 hours behind Z time now. So that's accounts until 7 a.m. Sunday morning. So late Sunday night, early Monday, we could see some severe weather. And actually, when you take us into Monday, Southeast Louisiana and South Mississippi, our area, is highlighted for a little bit higher of a risk, actually. We're highlighted for a slight risk of severe weather on Monday. So that would be 7 a.m. Central Time, our time, until 7 a.m. the next day, Tuesday. But we would only be worried about the storms as it looks now on Monday morning until about lunchtime. Of course, it's still a few days away, so the timing can change up a little bit. You want to definitely check back in because it will be impacting your Monday morning commute most likely. It'll impact the first part of the new work week, so you'll definitely want to check in to see what's going on with that heading into the weekend. But yeah, so Monday, slight risk, level 2 out of 5 for the storms that will be coming in as a front pushes in across the deep south. We'll probably see some strong storms in the morning that could produce some very strong winds. I think that'll be the biggest thing to look out for is the wind gust potential, where we could see maybe those gusts that get up to 60, 70 miles per hour, just as it looks right now. So that could certainly maybe do some minor damage or knock down a tree or maybe do some power outages. Just want to put it on your radar now because there could be some pretty strong storms rolling in early in the day, Monday, which you of course want to be in the know about since it will be the first day of the new week. One of the global models, of course, is GFS. We're always talking about it. Just to kind of sneak ahead to Monday, the thinking is, and I'll just kind of rewind a little bit here. Once we get probably past 6 a.m. Monday and continue until about lunchtime, noon, 1, that's when the storms look to roll in. But again, the timing is still a bit crude. You want to check in. It could be maybe delayed a little bit or come in a little bit sooner. So far, it looks like Monday morning till about lunchtime. The European model also has a similar trend for Monday. So both of the global models are in pretty good agreement about the early part of the day Monday. So that's always good to see. It may be a little, it's roughly the same. Even the European model showing early Monday morning, some strong storms rolling in, heavy showers, but the strong winds. I'm telling you, the winds are probably the biggest thing we'll have to watch with this. Possibly some small hail as well. So we could see some hail coming out of these storms. Something to certainly keep abreast of going into the upcoming weekend. And the European model also has kind of the signs that things will clear up getting into maybe just after lunchtime. Things start to wind down and our evening on Monday will be much nicer and much quieter, and we'll be done with the rain, I think, by the Monday evening commute. But not set in stone, still a couple days to watch that one. So here's our 7-day forecast so you can plan out your week. You know, it's the final days of March. April 1st is on Tuesday. Hard to believe, and I'm not making a joke. 80 degrees this afternoon, cloudy but dry during the day. We could see a few showers late tonight, after 10 o'clock, but it will be a windy Friday. We stay breezy all weekend long. Tomorrow is the weather impact alert for the heavy downpours that are expected. We could see maybe some street flooding. It's not a guarantee everywhere. It's not going to be a widespread problem, but it's something to surely take note of. You may have to deal with some nuisance street flooding tomorrow. 77 degrees Saturday, cloudy and breezy. 84 on Sunday. Some sunshine, nice day on Sunday. Monday, like we just covered, some strong storms and rain move in early in the day Monday. Then Tuesday through the rest of the upcoming week, we'll be warming up gradually. It will be nice Tuesday, but then we get to the mid and upper 80s Wednesday and Thursday. We'll start to see stronger winds coming in from the south, and that means the humidity will be really ramping up, so we get back into more of like a muggy feel later in the week. And temperatures also going up, mid upper 80s. It's the time of the season, not to quote the song, but yeah, it's the time of the year for things to enjoy while we have these slightly cooler days while we have them. It is going to be rainy Saturday and Monday. The only benefit is, I guess, it'll cool you down a little bit as we get into the more summer pattern that's just around the corner. So thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you have a great weekend. Of course, check back in with us. We'll be live for the WWL Louisiana News at noon. Download our WWL app on your TV, on your smart TV. You can always watch our exclusive content, and we do a lot of these longer weather segments so you kind of have a longer picture, a bigger picture of what's happening, what's coming up. So be sure to do that. Download our regular app on your phone so you can check the radar if you're on the go. A lot of options there. So of course we'll be like I said, on at noon, and we'll have another one of these live updates, I think at 3 p.m. later this afternoon with Chief Meteorologist Chris Franklin, and he'll go into like an in-depth look at the forecast in the coming days. So thanks for watching, and have a nice rest of your Friday.